The most expensive tool in an auto repair shop is not the $10,000 scanner, it is the person holding it. And somehow, that is the one thing people expect for free. People imagine we plug a machine into the car, wait a few seconds, and the screen tells us exactly what part failed. That machine does not exist. A scan tool does not diagnose your car. It tells us what the car noticed. That is a major difference. A trouble code may tell us the engine is running lean. It does not tell us why. It could be a vacuum leak, a weak fuel pump, a damaged sensor, a wiring problem, an exhaust leak, bad information entering the computer, or something else entirely. The code is not the answer. It is the beginning of the investigation. Finding the actual cause requires testing. We may need to measure voltage, check pressure, study live data, inspect wiring, compare readings against factory specifications, test individual components, eliminate possibilities one by one. That takes equipment, it takes information, it takes time, and most importantly, it takes a trained technician who knows how to understand the evidence. The scanner does not diagnose the vehicle. The technician does. But here's where the problem begins. A customer walks into a repair shop and says the parts store already diagnosed the car, or a friend did, or someone online said it was definitely one specific part. Everyone hopes they are right. The customer hopes the cheapest repair fixes the problem. The shop hopes it fixes the problem. Nobody wants to spend money unnecessarily. But the moment the shop installs that part, the responsibility shifts. If the vehicle still has the same problem, nobody calls the parts store. Nobody calls the person in the comment section. Nobody calls the friend who guessed. They call the repair shop. Now the customer has spent real money, the vehicle is still not fixed, and the shop has to explain why. That is one of the worst conversations in automotive repair. We have tried explaining that we were installing a part based on someone else's diagnosis. We have tried documenting it. We have even tried performing those repairs without a warranty. It rarely changes what happens next. If the problem remains, the shop is still expected to make it right. So many repair shops do something that quietly damages the entire industry. They give diagnostic time away. The first test does not reveal the answer, so the technician keeps working. Another 30 minutes, another hour, sometimes longer. The shop absorbs the cost because it is afraid the customer will feel overcharged. But think about what is actually being given away. The scan tools, the software subscriptions, the factory repair information, the training, and the time of a skilled technician who is expected to keep working after the paid time has already run out. Imagine your employer asking you to clock out and continue working until you solve a difficult problem. Most people would immediately recognize how unreasonable that is. In automotive repair, it happens every day. And then people wonder why experienced technicians leave the industry. The solution is not to charge customers blindly. The solution is to explain the process before it begins. You should know what the initial diagnostic charge covers. You should know what testing will be performed. You should know that some problems are found quickly. And you should know that other problems require additional testing. The first hour of diagnosis is not always the entire diagnosis. Sometimes the first test finds the failure. Sometimes the first test only tells us which test must happen next. That is not incompetence. That is how complex systems are diagnosed. Doctors order additional tests. Electricians trace circuits. Engineers analyze failures. Automotive technicians do the same thing, except the patient has thousands of moving parts and occasionally arrives after 3 people have already replaced random organs. When expectations are clear, everything improves. The customer understands what they are paying for. The technician is respected for the work being performed. The shop can focus on finding the actual cause instead of defending the cost of finding it. And the repair is more likely to be correct because it is based on evidence, not guesses. Real trust is not built by pretending every answer is quick. It is built by being honest about the process, showing the evidence, explaining the results, and refusing to recommend a repair until the facts support it. There has never been a magic machine that tells us exactly what is wrong with your car. There is a trained technician, there is a proven testing process, and there is a repair shop willing to explain both.